and welcome to my channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you are new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. We're going to do a very quick chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm getting ready to head out the door for brunch with the ladies, and then I have another errand I got to run before I come back home to watch some March Madness basketball. So this is going to be very quick. We have a reservation, so I got to kind of speed this and make up look up, and then get on out of here to our reservation because we're going to have ourselves a good time. Been a little minute since us ladies went out, so we're doing this brunch this morning. So let's go ahead, let's get started with this chit chat. Get ready with me. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. So let's go ahead and let's start with primer. Most of the stuff is some makeup I haven't worn in a little while, so I decided to just whip it back out with the exception of one product. Actually, a couple of them I recently wore, so I decided to whip those back out. But most of it is high-end products with the exception of one. One is a drugstore product. But for primer, I went back using this primer again. I really do like this primer. This is the Milk Makeup. This is their matte primer. This is supposed to hide your pores. And I remember when I tried this out a long while ago, I did like the primer. So I just recently whipped the primer back out. So I am going to go ahead and put that on. I'm kind of talking a little bit fast because I do need to hurry up and get out of here. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, so my daughter's actually not here. She is out of town. She comes back home tomorrow. She's been celebrating her birthday with her dad, so they're out of town. So it's just my husband and my son here. My husband is getting ready to leave. My son is probably going to chill in his room so he can get ready for basketball practice. So I gotta tell you guys, catch you guys up on what's going on. So I'm trying to upload as much as I possibly can because my son, I think I mentioned it in the last chit chat, get ready with me. He plays basketball, and we have now dove into the realm of AAU basketball. We just got the basketball schedule for AAU, and we're going to be all over the place. Most of them look like we're going to be in Houston, which that's not bad. Houston isn't but 4 hours away from here. His first out-of-town basketball game is actually in a couple of weeks in Tennessee. I actually thought it was going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. It's actually in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's drivable. That's an 8-hour drive. So that's not bad. That's like driving from here to Atlanta, and that's 8 hours as well. But I think that's the furthest we're going is Nashville, Tennessee. Everywhere else, it's a 3 to 4 hour drive from here in Baton Rouge. I am going to go ahead and put on, I haven't worn this in a little while, so I decided to whip it back out. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter. You know, everybody has been duping this. Of course, you know, the popular dupe for this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. So I am going to do the OG itself. So I am going to go in with this. It's been a little minute since I've worn it, so I decided to bring it right back out. All right, so I am going to blend this in. If you want to use this as your foundation, you can. I'm not. I am going to put foundation on top of this because I kind of like that glow within. I do the same thing with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I do top it with the e.l.f. Camel CC Cream. So yeah, let me catch you guys up. I am like literally trying to get everything put on my face so I can get out of here. I have a set time on what time I want to leave so I can make it there in time for our reservation. It's the 4 of us. We went out, it's been a few months since the last time we went out, and we went out after work. And if we do go out after work, it's usually on a Friday night. Usually a payday Friday. So we had ourselves a good time. The biggest thing we're all looking forward to are the mimosas. This is a restaurant I've never been to. I think a couple of us has never been here before. It's a Jamaican restaurant, so that's where we're going, and they have a brunch menu. This restaurant, it is on LSU's campus, so we're going on LSU's campus. For foundation, I am going to stick with Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Foundation. I am going to stick with this. I do like mixing the Flawless Filter with this foundation. The shade number I have is number 14, so I am going to go ahead and put this in. A lot of people don't like this foundation. I do. It's the other foundation people like, I don't like. I don't care for that foundation very much. So I am going to top it with this. And with the Flawless Filter being a little orange, this is like a tad darker. It ends up blending very, very well on my face. Let's see, when I mix them both together, check that out. It ends up turning out really, really well for me. But I do like that foundation. I don't know why y'all don't like it. I like it. And it is a skin-like foundation that I feel goes good with the Flawless Filter. So yeah, we are going to eat. I looked at the menu yesterday and it was kind of like, I kind of know what I'm drink. But as far, it's not really, I mean, it's good. It looks like it's good food, but it's a particular kind that they have, and it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to have to, you know, improvise, and that's what I'm going to do. And usually I'm pretty good at improvising, so. All right, so we got that blended into the skin. I'm going to try and keep this makeup look as simple as I possibly can. I'm going to try. So I had to get a new sponge. I had to end up throwing out a couple of my sponges. So I got some new sponges that I've never used. So I had to whip out another sponge. So I'm fixing to dampen this sponge up a little bit. And usually what I do is once I use setting spray to get it damp, don't get it soaking wet, just dampen it. You just want your sponge damp, and it is going to explode a little bit here. So the sponge is going to get a little bit bigger, but you want a little bit of that dampness, but you don't want it soaking wet. And I need some dampness into this sponge. So I'm massaging it in. For concealer, I am going to continue to stick with Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. So I am going to go in with that. This is going to give me a good equal balance. I don't know what shade number this is because I don't have on my glasses. I think that's the shade number. I don't see when I be putting these in close. A lot of times I put them upside down, right side up. I don't know because again I don't have my glasses on, but that's shade number. So I am going to go in with that. Oh yeah. Now with this concealer, you either like the concealer or you don't like the concealer. I just happen to like the concealer. The doe fit is a little small, but it's workable. I thought my husband would be up here by now because he's about to leave in a little bit. So I guess he's waiting until I'm done with my video. Then he's going to come up front. So I'm going to blend with my sponge. So yeah, we are going to have brunch, and then afterwards I do have a stop I need to make for my son, and I was right there at the store, looked at it, didn't pick it up, and then that's when he made the suggestion. I went and I was right there and I almost picked it up and I didn't. But yeah, we're going to eat. Like I said, I have an errand to run. I'm basically trying to get all this over with so I will be at home because I definitely am going to cook dinner later, and I need to do something about these green nails because St. Patrick's Day is over with, and I'm going to take these green nails off because this time next Saturday my husband and I will be in New Orleans. So yeah, I'm debating if I'm going to vlog or not. I doubt it. Seriously doubt if I do. So see, you either really like the concealer or you don't. This is a concealer you got to blend pretty quickly because it does dry down pretty fast. So if you're new to my channel, you know I set my face twice. I am going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting powder. This is the banana shade. So we're going to set everything down. I'm not going to do any cream contour or anything like that. I'm not. I just take the brush, pat on both sides, and I'm going to set my makeup. And I just, usually with this, I pat at first. I'm also going to put that on my lid for that concealer I put on my lid to set that concealer for my eyeshadow. I'm going to have a very simple eyeshadow look. Something else I haven't worn in a long minute. I'm going to set that. All right, I got the setting powder on. Put this over here. For my second setting powder, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Loose Setting Powder. This is the shade Nutmeg, one of my favorite, all-time favorite setting powders. I'm going to need another one because I'm almost out. So I'm blending the setting powder in. So I'm going to film as much as I possibly can before the AAU season really kicks off for us. We do have a couple of off times where they don't have any games or any practice or anything like that, so they do have that. But yeah, we're going to be pretty busy with AAU. And then he has no games in the month of June. In the month of June, he is doing summer basketball with his school. So he's going to be basketball. I think he's got a couple of things in July, and then that is it, because football season starts, and then after football season, then basketball season, then he's going to get back into the realm of AAU again. So yeah. We're going to be pretty busy, so I'm going to film as much as I possibly can. Probably one of the AAU games or tournaments or whatever that we go to, I'm probably going to vlog. I'm considering vlogging. So I might vlog so you see what we go through with AAU. For bronzer, I use a foundation powder, so I am going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation Powder. This is the shade number 420. I do tend to use foundation powders as bronzer. I just recently picked this back up again. I really do like this foundation powder. It also helps keep my makeup in place as well. And all you need is just a little bit of this stuff, but this stuff is very pigmented. I'm also trying to keep up with my time too, so I can get out of here on time and then run this errand for my son. All right, so for blush, I decided to pick this back up. I haven't worn it in a while, and I used this a lot when I was doing my makeup certification with the Online Makeup Academy. This is the Dose of Colors collab with Makeup Shayla. This is the Happily Ever After Blush and Highlighter Duo. So if you're not familiar with it, here's what it looks like. Or if you remember, I am going to go in with this. It's been a while since I've worn it, so I decided to pick it back up, wear it again. Where's my blush brush? I'm just going to go with, I guess I go with this brush. Did I pick up my blush brush? I did pick up one. Okay. So I'm going to take the blush. This duo is very pigmented. You don't need much of the blush, but it's, like I said, it's been a while since I picked it up, so I decided to pick this back up. Because I actually did get this collab when it first came out, and I really do like the blush and highlighter in here. I am going to do a little highlighting. I don't do a lot of highlighting anymore, so I'm going to do a little highlighting. I'm actually also wearing a different outfit from what I'm supposed to be wearing, because I told them I'm wearing one dress and now I'm wearing another dress, and they're probably gonna look at me like, I thought you said. I know, I changed my mind. All right, so I'm gonna take my highlighter brush and I'm gonna dip into the highlighter, and you just need a little bit of this highlighter. Give myself a little bit of a subtle glow. A little bit on the nose. For eyeshadow, we are going to stick with the Dose of Colors and Makeup Shayla collab. This is the Wifey eyeshadow palette, so I am going to go in with this. I use this eyeshadow palette a lot when I was doing my makeup certification. And as you can kind of see, this palette is very well loved, because I use this palette a whole lot. So I'm going to do something super simple. So I am going to go in with this shade right here. I am going to put that in my crease. Do a little smoky, not too much. Then I'm going to go a little smoky. I'm not going to put anything in the bottom of my lash line. I thought about it, but I decided I'm not going to put anything in my lash line. And see how pigmented this eyeshadow palette is? That is so pigmented. Now on my lid, I am going to go in with this shade right here, this shimmer shade. I'm going to go in with this. I don't think I've ever worn this, but I'm going to go in with this shade. As you can see, I've worn the other shades. Oh yeah, I like this shade. Oh, why does it look like it wants to rain? I'm going to bring my umbrella just in case. And my jacket. The ladies are texting right now. Oh, I like this shade. I like this. Oh yeah. I can probably see myself bringing this eyeshadow palette with me to these games. Because to these games, I'm probably not going to wear a whole bunch of makeup because it's a basketball game. I don't need to be glammed up for a basketball game. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I am trying to get on out of here. But yeah, I may seriously consider vlogging. I'm seriously considering doing that. For setting spray, I'm going in with the One Size Beauty setting spray. If you're not familiar with this, it does have a strong perfume scent, but it does lock your makeup in place, and I need this makeup to stay locked in place. I actually need another one of these. For mascara, the only drugstore product I have here, this is from Essence. It is the Lash Princess Mascara. I love this mascara. Gives you a lot of lash, and if you're like me, a person that does not like to wear false lashes, this mascara will do the trick. That sounds like my son coming out. It is my son coming out. Hello, son. Hello, So this is getting pretty subtle, don't you think? But yeah, this is getting pretty good. Like I said, I'm almost at the finish line. For my lips, I'm starting with a liner. This is the Dose of Colors Makeup Shayla lip pencil. Very pigmented. You don't need very much of this lip pencil. It is very, very dark. And what I do like about it, it is retractable. I like this brown. And I'm just gonna blend the liner into my lip. There go hubby. There's the cute man coming. Talk about you. Oh. You are cute. For lip, I'm again sticking with the Makeup Shayla collab with Dose of Colors. So this is her liquid lipstick. I'm going in with that. It's kind of a pinky nude. You don't need very much of this. And I'm just going to take it, blot it, blend it. And then I'm taking the lip gloss that was also part of her collab. And I'm going to top it. And that's it with this Chit Chat Get Ready to Me. It wasn't a whole bunch too chatty. A lot of chit-chatting going on, just trying to hurry up and get out of here so I can make the reservation because they're definitely texting. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here. My husband's about to get out of here. So this is a very simple look I'm going with for our brunch today. But yeah, I'm gonna again try to upload as much as I can before we really start getting the ground rolling with the AAU games that my son is going to be playing in. So our May is pretty busy and April is pretty busy. We do have a couple of off times. But I may vlog these AAUs. I don't know which one I'm going to vlog yet, but we'll see. So now I'm getting ready to put my earrings on, put my perfume on, and I'm headed out the door. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.